Hey, we're live. How about that? Hey, everybody. It's David, King David. I've got a lot to share on this October 31st, Halloween. Halloween, dark, dark, dark day. Where do I begin? This is going to be a video and it's going to be a challenge because that's the position I'm in now. I've done my job. I have. I've done my job. An entire 64 years of a life I wouldn't wish on any man. Praise Moses. That's the truth. Now, I know I'll be the first one. I know, like what just happened to a friend of mine. There's other more destitute or more, life can be really hard. I'm referring to them for the most part in comparison to what I've seen others live. Now, this is a direct challenge to these following people. Queen Boaz, first and foremost. This is a challenge to you. Queen Yakim, this is a challenge to you. Lilac, challenge. Delhi, challenge. Isabella, challenge. Bilo, challenge. Whoever knows me, challenge. Set down right now. Now, the two most challenged men. All those that I have challenged so far are females. The females that I just challenged have told me they are of sound mind and they believe absolutely that they are at all levels perfect because they believe that sacrifice of Jesus when he said what he said, it is finished. In Greek, teltelestai, redeemed, redemption, 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 which is what the Jews, Yossi, Honorable Rabbi, Yossi Ederi, and family are looking for redemption. All of us are. The challenge is to Yossi, who I know, a man who I know, a rabbi who I know and have become familiar with. I know things about things, not things like nefarious. I just know him. I know his personality. I know his sense of humor. I know bits of his upbringing, where he came from. Where did he come from? Listen to me. He was raised at 770 in Brooklyn, a very holy address because it housed what was called the Rebbe, special name, not Rabbi, Rebbe, a man that was esteemed and will always be esteemed by the Jewish people for his faith in them and leading them when they came out of the most horrific. I won't even go there. Sorry. I can't go there. And he shared knowledge with young Yossi. Shared knowledge. Knowledge, go out. Seek, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Get outside the box. He told me this. He told me this. That he was taught, edified. Get out, you Jew. Get out there. And he took that to heart. Okay. Another gentleman who I don't know anything about other than he is a sweet, not gay, sweet meaning he's kind. The Honorable Rabbi talks about kind, Noahide law, be kind, be kind, be kind. Well, our Sermon on the Mount Christian, be kind, be gentle, the fruits of the Spirit, kindness, gentleness, forbearance, love, kindness. How hard is that? How is it hard to see that in a person? No. Is it hard to feel kindness? No, it's not. Is it hard to be kind? Yes. When you're broke, you're out of shape, you're miserable, you're addicted to drugs, you're an alcoholic. Yeah, it's kind of hard to be kind. But that's what's supposed to be, but it's not there. The challenge is to everyone listening to this that knows me and knows what's going on. Whomever I am, this old man with gray hair, and I always talk about my teeth because I hate them, named David, with a lot of stuff that is relevant to what I'm going to share with you now, this challenge. Relevancy is all I want to get in this. Relevant. To what? Relevant to what? To the code of life, which has been laid down. A code, man, to life. What about life? Well, in this life of opposites, good, bad, right, wrong, up, down, north, south, east, west, male, female, there's a happy ratio in the middle. Okay, extremes. Nature abhors vacuums and extremes. Okay, we live in an extreme of negative. All of us know it now. All of us know it. All of us can agree on that. This is interesting. Listen to me. I've gone around here where I live. I've gotten a consensus. There is one thing that we all agree upon. We are in a heap of trouble. We, who's we? Man, womankind. We're in a heap of trouble. Where? Our planet is in a heap of trouble. Climatary. Who gives a crap about the argument? There is no argument. When scientists do a 5-mile stretch over time-lapse camera and that glacier just goes to, I don't know. I mean, get in your car and turn the carbon monoxide on. That space is eventually going to fill. Well, the Earth isn't an infinite space. It's enclosed, bro. And if it's enclosed, if stuff's pumping into that atmosphere, yeah. But who knows? It's bigger than me. I don't know. It just seems logical. So we've headed in that direction. Mankind has, green. Okay, smog. We've seen smog. We've seen what happens. Smog. So we made a change because it affected it. We only do when it affects us, right? Crisis management. Crisis management. That's true. Only 5% of the money spent on health is spent on prevention. Listen, 5 or so percent of all the money spent on human health, only 5% out of 100 is spent on prevention. The rest is cures. The disease is already here. Prevention. I'm all about prevention. Prevention. The fathers do that. They're like that. We want to prevent problems. Okay. The challenge is to another gentleman, Sia Sepid, who is in real life, lives in Tehran City. He is a Muslim that lives in Tehran City, that frequented our site where there's a gold room, a tabernacle that is not physical. It's not physical. And I've been waiting for something to corroborate and substantiate, but man, I got no help. I'm getting no help from anybody. That's incorrect. Lali, Lilac, and Queen Boaz. Lali, Lilac, and Queen Boaz. Susan, Andrea, and Shayna. Susan, Andrea, and Shayna. Susan, Andrea, and Shayna. Right there. Right there. They are the nucleus circling this guy, this mind. That's all they see on this site we're on is the mind. That's where we're headed. That's what this challenge is. These three people, these three women, agree with what I'm going to say. Sia and Honorable Rabbi Yossi, Muslim, Jew, Christian. Muslim, Jew, Christian, 3 Christian women's Jews, 3 Jewish Christian women's. Why are they Christian women's? Why are they Jewish women's? Because we're saying that when we accept our perfection, when curtain was rent by God. Matthew said that. And we're giving all faith to what's important. What's important, mandatory, is the Torah and the Talmud. Period. End of story. End of story. Jesus, that sacrifice. When Abraham was coming down to kill Jacob, that was a symbolic, hey, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. No, who can't see that? And then he said, no, don't kill your son, Jake. Kill your son? What kind of a God would have a man kill his son in an act of faith? That's bullcrap. Or is it? It seems pretty vicious, doesn't it? If you think about Yossi, your Honorable Rabbi Yossi, taking your knife, and would you do that? Would I do that? I don't know. But it was symbolic of a man dying, a human body created by God, dying and God taking him out at his own command. God killing, using Abraham as a tool. Vicious, but yet again, back to the code, Adam and Eve. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to say. There it is in black and white, ancestry.com, genealogy.com. Somebody please come forward. Anybody that cares about humanity and life and the creation, tell me, no, there is no genealogy that the Jewish people have just in life and limb sacrificed millions to maintain that, because it's true. They are the chosen people. All others grafted in with belief. With belief. What is that? Let's go now. With belief, accepting as true. When we accept as true something that we've conjured, imagined, a Jewish man, Einstein, said the imagination rules the world. And it does. Do you think that Jesus had St. Paul, that would have been cool. Hey, Jesus, how you doing? What's up, man? What are you doing? Oh, geez, today's the day. Oh, God, I hate it for you. Oh, wait a minute. You're not coming in yet. I got all these 70 that are supposed to go out and tell people what happened. They're going to fail? Okay. Where did this come from? When I was in 4th grade, I remember they said, in the future, we're going to speak into these big, they had TVs. Hey, it was an idea. This was just here. It was invisible. It was invisible. And the way God made us with our minds, with our imaginations, our fantasies, look around you and every day do the same thing. Look around you and you will see what the mind of women and men can do. Radio, wheel, time, letters, language, everything outside of nature. Everything outside of nature was an invisible impulse. And then it was stayed on. It was, if you just have a blip and it goes, it won't ever manifest. You have an impulse that stays. Tell you what, I had an impulse, this female that I'm now living with, 13-year impulse, wouldn't let it go. And whoosh, here I am. And not because it was weird. That's the way the mind works. What you can conceive and you believe or accept as true, you can achieve. But the hard part is accepting it as true. That is the hard part. Why? Because we're focused on out here. Focused on what's already been created. It's cool what we like, but it's not cool what we don't like. Negative. We don't like negative. I don't, you don't. And there was a guy that said, hey, you just treat me like you want to be treated, will be cool. Hey, you just treat me like you want me to treat you and we'll be cool. Hey, don't lie to me. and I won't lie to you. Hey, don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you. Isn't that easy? Well, no, doesn't seem to be at all easy. I mean, that's so weird because it's easy for me, the singularity that I am in this body, named David. It seems easy for me to be nice and kind and loving. It does. It always has. Oh man, I'm an extrovert, supposedly. Well, I didn't used to be. But it's easy. All I want to do is, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? I wave. Let's get friendly because we're not friendly. Why? I don't know. But the challenge, here we come. We're not friendly. And not only are we not friendly, but we don't love each other. We don't turn the other cheek. In fact, we don't really do anything that's loving. We hate each other. I mentioned this before. We're pretty mean to each other, man. Vicious, as a matter of fact. We lie, cheat, we steal, we gaslight, we manipulate, we control, we're moody, we can be really obnoxious to each other. We all got different beliefs. Nobody wants to cooperate. I mean, let me talk about, I won't talk about Muslims because I haven't studied Muslims. I've studied a little bit. Let me just touch on this. Muslims believe the same thing Jews, same thing Christians believe. Isn't that interesting? Muslims believe in the twin pillars of you, Lolly, and Andy and Susan. These are the twin pillars that are Christian. Look at those forearms. These are the twin pillars, and I'm in the middle. And Shaber talks about it being. Anyway, let's talk about these mighty Christian women. Mighty Christian women, these two. I guarantee you, they go down, their arms sticking up. They're being just crucified. They would still say, I love you, Yahweh. I love you, Hashem. And die at his hand and still believe in him. And so would Lilac and Queen Boaz, Susan. That's the truth. I know that's the truth. That's the commitment of love they have to their creator. And Lilac and all and then they have accepted that sacrifice of that dead body, it just seems logical. If I am to ascribe a belief to any religion, I'm going to go with the one that says, we got it all the way back to the first two, mom and dad, Adam and Eve. They screwed up, but they're all meant to be with the programmer that's done all our code. If it wasn't true, the atoms would bump into each other. And there he is, dead, prophesized, cornerstone, rejected. It's okay. Chill. It's okay. The consciousness of 2,000 years ago when this occurred, 1 AD at his birth, isn't that interesting? 2021 AD. It used to be AD. We've muffled that up. On Anno Domini, after death. After death, our very calendar. Ours, not the Jewish people. Christian calendar. See, Christians just, everybody goes with us. It's my girl right there. Now, may I continue? 20 minutes. Ooh, this is long. It needs to be long and hard, okay? You heard me. Now, we, Lolly, Susan, Andy, and Shayna, and myself, and a couple others. These are the bonded ones. Queen Boaz, representing a pillar in the gold room. We call it the gold room of the temple, up in the sim, in the cloud, where there's an ark. So Queen Boaz, Queen Yekayim, Yah will establish And this comes from a document that just appeared. I call it a sacred document. Oh, about that. Most of you that see this have seen this sacred document, this sacred document. In fact, Honorable Rabbi, you were sent it several times. Sia, you quoted from it. You were supposed to when you took that vow to David, not to lie to David before this son before me, that son is right there. That's wicked. But that's Yekayim, the left pillar of mystery. We call it the conduit to heaven. And outside this gold room is this universe going by, man. It's cool. The mind can really adapt to a belief. Sacred document, 2 pillars. Yah will establish. Yah will establish. I forget the Kings or Chronicles or something. Yah will establish. Yahweh will establish. There's Lolly. Right there, that pillar. Wow, she's a pillar. Yah will establish. Right there. She's a pillar. You immovable. Immovable. Now, over on this side, all of them symbolic. Both these ladies symbolic of their station. Oh, you don't know. You do not know anybody watching this, okay? Both righteous for their stations at what these pillars are symbolized at Solomon's. They just stood there. They didn't support anything other than humanity, what they're going to do, what they're supposed to do right now, with a little bit of faith and belief, a little bit of support, a little bit of cooperation, a little bit. These two, they're ready to hold the world up. They've been waiting. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they are. They've been waiting, dealing with life, real life. Same time every day, every night coming up into the clouds, signing on, decorating, inviting, being loving. Come on. We got a message. We got my lead. I succumb to their, no, don't do that. Don't do this. It's a perfect equilibrium of yin yang. It is a perfect equilibrium of male, female. Perfect. No, okay. Yes, right. No, okay. We reason together, logically. What's the rule? We don't lie. You lie, you go down for 24 hours. You're out. And it actually happens. We do events, we pay money, we bring people in, and we subtly love them. And they it's such a long time. But we've done some stuff. And just this challenge goes out to Yossi and Sia, Muslim and Jew. While the perfected in a Jew, grafted into the Davidic line through that Jew and their belief that they are perfect, and that temple was rent, and so that their souls now enter and can commune with God. And God we believe and accept as true that our lives are being methodically, we've witnessed, we've documented it. Lolly, Lilac, myself, the queens, documented. Lives have changed significantly. Not just, the temperature changed 2 degrees or dinner was great tonight. I'm talking about significant. You cannot deny. This is happening. Cannot deny this has happened in my life, her life, their lives. Accepting a Jew, a sacrifice for the first time as Christians in our lives. We've done this. We even go up and mock other Christians. Oh, so you're a sinner, huh? Yeah, I'm a sinner. Now watch what we do. Then we apply the way the mind works. God created us in his image. We are creators. Every impulse can be, if held and maintained emotionally, it will manifest. That's the way it works. The shirt. You like the shirt? I do too. Oh, it's a button. You like the button? Well, a button, this idea was invisible once. This button didn't exist. A human had a, what if, and created something that made life easier. Jesus had a what if. What if everybody accepted that they were perfect? Well, back then, consciousness, the earth was flat. Consciousness was every day cutting, slicing and dicing and surviving, just surviving. So the consciousness was on slaughtering and eating, and slaughtering and sex and eating and slaughtering and eating and custom, tradition, slaughtering, eating, sex, slaughtering. It's just births, bar mitzvahs, marriages, death, celebrations, you know. And then as we move forward, the planet spun, and God said, "What about this? Oil? What about this? X-rays? What about this? Internet? Internet? What's this internet all about? Oh, a unifier. A global, an internet, a unity tool, a tool for unity is available. A tool for unity is available. Sia and Rabbi, a tool for unity up in a safe zone, up where nobody can hurt anybody else, is available. Wait a minute. You have a place where unity can occur if there's reasoning, agreeing minds, which is what this is all about. We know minds manifest. So if minds can manifest, we all agree. And you have a place of unity. You mean our minds could all, Muslim, Jew, Christian, could all in unison, in unity, maybe come to, hey, will you accept Adam and Eve? Yeah. Will you accept two pillars? Yeah. This means we're discussing. We're desiring to come, because we know if we come to an agreement, it's going to benefit us. How? Ooh, no more lying, believing in each other, supporting each other in pure love. Oh, and then let's add a barter. It's coming. An economy that's honest. Sounds crazy, I know, right? Move that aside. But here's a tool. So you agree that we can get together, we can just sign on and we can start talking to each other about what? About the Talmud, about the Torah. We can learn. I'm going in right now. It's 9:35. I'm going to go in, and it's going to be two girls sitting there. Going in where? Well, I'm going to sign into a site called Second Life. Sia knows about it. He's been there. The Honorable Rabbi Edery, Mr. Edery, has not been there. And this is a challenge, Yossi. Your Rebbe told you, get out there, son. Get yourself out there. See what's going on. You were the only one that responded out of 3 months of just hammering. Rabbi. They were deleting. Get away. You were the only one, and it was so, well, not strange, that you have this whole tool yourself. Oh, Moshiach News. You got a tool, Moshiach News. You got the look. You look like a Jew. You look like a rabbi, may I say, a nice, handsome rabbi. You look exquisite with the Napoleon, getting the troops cheered up, doing, dancing around. That was cool. Now, Sia the Muslim, other than this, I don't know anything other than he's just a young, and you're young, Rabbi, you're young. Sia's just a nice guy. He corrected me too. He said, dude, cut out the swearing and all that stuff. When he took the vow up in the gold room, okay, let's go back to what we agree upon. So now we have a unity. We come together. There's Yossi, there's Sia, there's me, and we just sit. I'm telling you, we just watch and we look at these two queens. Queen Yakam and Queen Boaz. There they are. They're ready to go. They're ready to go, boys. Boys. They're ready to go, boys. Women are ready, boys. Save the planet, boys. What are you doing, boys? Now, you may just ask yourself right now, why is he getting so loud? Why is he getting so threatening when he brings the women up waiting? When he brings the waiting women up? Why is he getting so riled up about women waiting? Because they are. They're waiting. 2 queens perfected in Christ. Perfect in God's eyes. Perfect. They're perfect. He just, look at Lolly and look at Queen. You got, the love. Oh, man. And they're waiting. Because, see, they have seen this document. What's the document? It's a sacred document that can heal. That, as strange, as crazy, as wild, as wacky, as sensational, as surreal as it sounds. Yeah. A document with twin pillars on it, with a Jew on the floor. A Jew, a kilt, tortured Jew on the floor, holding these pillars up. Okay. Those pillars aren't holding anything up. They were not meant to hold anything up. They were supported by a dead Jew. These 2 women that are now perfect because of that dead Jew that's supporting them up, that are residing, waiting in a place of unity up in the cloud. Perfect in this man that's dead, that's holding them up. They're perfect in the cloud where there is a spot of unity available. And there's 2, one has been there, Muslim. He has taken the oath on this document where these 2 pillars are held up by a dead Jew. And it says this and it says that, Yahweh will establish by his strength. And it's about honesty. Just be honest is the vow. For Jew, Gentile, Muslim alike, everybody believes in Adam and Eve and Jesus. Now, he was a prophet, Isa. For the Muslims, I didn't even know that. Christians don't even know that. Christians only know one thing. Most 99% of Christians don't even know about Moshiach. They don't. Nothing. They don't know Isa. They don't know that Muslim men look at Mary. Mary couldn't have had a God. So that's a problem. The bottom line is this. No, the bottom line is the bottom line is that dead 2 pillars that exist in real women. That's amazing to me. And what happened to get this set up? No one would believe it. We can't even believe it. Who's we? The 2 queens and Lilac. It's been a wild 8 months, man. Nobody would believe this story. No, but everywhere you go, it takes a book, a novel. The relationship between Susan and I, the relationship between Lolly and I. What happened in Lolly's life? What happened to Susan? What happened in Shayna's life? What's happening now? What's happening last 8 months? My former experience. Whack doodle. The things that we call them divine glitches that have occurred. Nights of horror, mental horror to get this established point of unity in the cloud where these women are waiting with a document that could really do some good work if there was just the challenge comes. Here comes the challenge, big boys. Here comes the challenge, boys. When you get this, Sia and Yossi. Here comes the challenge, boys. Muslim and Jew. Christian here. David, my name. I'm in the Davidic line. The majestic bro. My bro. I call him my bro. Papa. I'm of that line. I accept that sacrifice. And I accept that temple curtain ripped open to say, come on in now. Because what other choice did Daddy have? He killed us off twice. Already killed us twice, and the whole thing is mercy, mercy, mercy. The law is over. Yeah, get your law, get your law. But when I told Queen Boaz, I said, let me ask you, this is important. Very important. Among several other important things, I told Queen Boaz, I said, let me ask you a question, Queen Boaz. Before you became perfect and accepted your perfection, inculcated is the key word, inculcated, like etching. It's etched in your mind, which creates everything. Once something's etched in your mind, like you believe you're stupid and ugly, well, you're stupid and ugly. Until you're not stupid and ugly. Until you're cool and, sexy. Woman can be, any man, woman can be cool and sexy, not be this, as Queen Boaz said, pretty boy, pretty girl. Yeah, I don't think, you look at a guy like, it's tough, Yossi. I know you got a problem. You got that pretty boy look, okay? And a lot of women might be faking that they like you when they just like your pretty boy look. Me, on the other hand, ain't no pretty boy about me at all. Okay. There they wait. Two perfect in Christ women. Wait for what? Got the tool of unity. Got all the symbols of the Talmud and the Torah that the Muslims accept as true. All the way to Jesus. Everybody goes to Jesus. The Jews believe, or Jews accept Jesus, but he was a prophet. Okay, cool. That's your belief. That's what you accept as true. He was only a prophet when he said it's finished, and all the prophecies, 300 of them, point directly at him. He was only a prophet. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You do believe in the twin pillars. That's what we're going to do here is the twin pillars. That takes Jesus. He's just down the floor. So let's just deal with the girls. You're going to have to deal with the girls, Muslim men and Jewish men. I know women, but you're going to have to deal with them. You're going to have to deal with them. You're going to have to deal with the women. See ya? You're going to have to deal with Isabella. You're going to have to deal with Isabella. You are. Yossi, you're going to have to deal with the two queens. Respectfully, I might add. And respectfully, because they are perfect in Jesus. They're angels. They're angels. They're perfect angels. Powerful, too. Oh. Now, we wait every night. I can play anything, do anything. We can have any visual. We can broadcast around the world. Got a link. Around the world. Around the world. You can send a link. What do you want to say? I've told you this. You want to bang out? You want to do the shofar? We can do that. You want to do a lesson? We can do that. You can do that. Email. Here's the link we can get, and we'll set you up. I've told you this. Broadcasting. So can you imagine we unify with the ability to broadcast, teach, train, learn, podcasts, whatever. Here's a yabba. And now use your imagination. We've got a Unity platform in the cloud, safe, no charge. I asked Queen Boaz to say, let me ask you a question. She's a smart gal. I said, let me ask you a question, son. And she is the most skeptical. Man, she is a scientist, son. You don't, no. That don't fly. Nope. Back to the laboratory. No, that don't fly. Back to, it's excruciating. No, you are not the Mashiach. Okay. Back to the drawing board. No, you are not the Mashiach. Okay, back to the drawing board. I came floating in here the other night. No, you are not the Mashiach. I just floated right back out. Damn, back to the drawing board. Tough is what I'm saying. Tough. Now, I said to her, hey, with satellites and now the U.S. government just $6 trillion. $6 trillion to the FCC because they found out now everybody in our city has computers and is attached to the internet when this pandemic hit. Oopsie, we got caught with our pants down. Didn't we? So let's overcompensate. $6 trillion. They're giving away internet and devices. No credit check. and the device serves as a router. And you activate by calling into a government agency to get activated. Oh, Lord. Some weird stuff going on now. Anyway, the point is, I said, hey, do we have the tools to change the world? It's stupid, right? Well, no, when you're in a capacity of you have an internet that's never existed before that provides unity. You have a document that is perfect for unity. You've already got 17 people that have said, yeah, I see the logic of that. Yeah, I see it in this unifying internet that hasn't existed, that now exists, where we are now suddenly whatever occurred. What did occur was we accept, oh, that sacrifices not if, listener, when, proven, when, not if, when a human mind, we've proven it, I've proven it. Queen Boaz has proven it, Queen Yekayam has proven it, and Huntress Lilac, Secretary Lilac, General Manager Lilac, DJ General Lilac, my console Lilac, my confidant Lilac. Okay, that's proven it. When a human mind accepts as true that Jew died and they are perfect, now, if they will accept emotionally that love, Papa said, I love you, I'll die to not see your stank anymore. When you lie, when you cheat, when you steal, when you murder, if you accept my sacrifice, if you accept it, I don't see it. I'm saying it, I don't see it. It's hard for people to, it's impossible for people to, you mean if I murder somebody, God don't see it? You don't see it. You don't see it. That's what he said. I believe it. Well, there's a problem. If he don't see it, we see it. What are we going to do? Turn the other cheek, it's a step. No. He said, and this just came, whatever. The system is laid down. There's all this, everything is in place, people. The internet, the road systems, yeah, it can be worked on, but everything is in place to get along, to come to an agreement, to hold hands, to sing kumbaya. Jew, Muslim, Christian. Yeah. Everything's there. Basically, I asked her, I'm being like she says, but everything's there. I said, so we could do this, right? With a little, she said, yeah, we could. The world could actually be saved with the tools that are in place in the cloud, unifying cloud that has been constructed by these ladies in place right now, where we are every night and have been for 2 years. I mean, it's been within the last 8 months, last 3 months. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, she said, yeah, it could. It's possible. And Queen Boaz don't say anything unless she believes it. And she's a smart gal now. She got me a new Malibu in 20 minutes. She taught me how to DJ. I'm not a DJ. I knew nothing. You should see the software. It's like a 747 cockpit. I was like, what the hell? And she goes, okay. 2 weeks vacation. Well, 1 week of vacation in my room while she was working. Full-time, 2-hour commute. Oh, it was terrible. 2-hour commute and dealing with this monster me. You got that? Software for a global broadcasting up in the cloud, a unifying platform for all who want to join us. Broadcasting whatever we want. We just stick with what we like. Good music, good rock and roll. I pipe in occasionally, whatever, some religious, but I don't want to turn people off. I don't want to turn people off. Let them go back to their immoral ways. Don't set a standard. That's the other thing we did, was set a standard. And it's tough. Everybody stayed away. All three gals have been. We'll talk. They've all honored both queens and General Manager Lilac. They've all succumbed to the standards. I will obey you. I will stay away for 24 hours. All three of them at some point. That's huge. I believe that's huge. All three perfect in that dead body have said, yes, sir, I did lie or something. Gone. Man, that's tough. Oh, ask Lilac. Lilac. But that's that. And this is the thing. It's about discipline. This whole thing about discipline, there needs to be a discipline because it shows love. It shows you care. If you don't discipline, you don't give a shit. Pardon my French. I can remember being disciplined, sitting in my room when I bold face had done wrong. Mom and Dad were in the house. Me in my room. Silence. Thought. What did I do? The unexamined life is not worth living. I'm examining. What did I do? I did wrong. I was wrong in this tribe. I did wrong. They pointed out, you did wrong. We have a standard. We love you. Go think about what you did, son. I did, and I felt love. I shared that story with some people. I felt love, and that's what it's all about. When Lilac, she feels love. Queen Boaz, same. They felt love. They feel my love. So now, challenge. Boys. Punk. You punks. You got an opportunity to change. I don't care if it's 100 people that go along with it. Go along with what? Go along with, wait, we got a rabbi, we got a Muslim, we got a Christian, we got a thing going on now. And the leaven begins to take place. What leaven? Hey, this is a pretty cool place, man. It's pretty cool. Whatever we ascribe, whatever we want that reflects what God wants can be accommodated. I'm going to send the video I've been waiting for. And it was the impetus, the catalyst, the reason for this very 47 plus minute YouTube. I never do this long unless the rabbi is involved. Here it is. Here's the challenge. Rabbi, I believe and accept as true, as I believe Queen Yakayam, a pillar, and Queen Boaz both believe, sir, that if you saw, per your Rebbe's instructions, per the man that saved faith-wise, so respected, per his instructions, you told me, get out there, see what's going on. If you saw, we've said, we will accommodate you. We've said, come on, what do you want? You say, I saw a woman in come on. When you're on the operation, you don't ever see anything untowardly? Huh? You never checked out any that stuff? Any XXX? Never? Whew. Okay, then. The tools are there. All that's necessary is cooperation, and belief. Belief first. In other words, I, the Honorable Rabbi Yossi Ederi, raised the tutelage of the Rebbe, said, get on out there, see what's going on. I'm going to go see what's going on. Because I have talked to this guy, Dave. He's crazy. He's angry. He's mad, but he's not. He's cool. He's got a lot going on. He's going to fix my boat, or I'm going to get out and walk on the water just like Jesus did, because I believe. Okay. But in the meantime, Honorable Rabbi and Sia, and you two men, I'm the only man. We got men. That's a sign of Satan. We got men. We got Boris. I don't know his name. And he's in. We had Roman, he's out. Love. It's a whole thing going on, man. But the stronger we get, not if, when. Man, if Sia came and you guys came and you went, hey, this is what we should do. Let's keep the rock and roll, but let's start teaching what we want to teach to our people. Meaning, bring your people. I'll bring Christians. Mom, I call her Mom, Queen Boaz, and I'm sure with a meeting would say the same thing. Let's exclude. Let's just go with Jesus and the perfect life. Did you hear me? Let's exclude. In other words, what we got, we know is valuable. It's valuable. It's so valuable. If you don't want to come along, let's Dave, King David, let's just exclude these sons of bitches, these boys, these punk ass boys, these boys that see, but they're scared, maybe a little scared, maybe ain't got your backbone. Maybe not. They're young men. They're young men. They may not have my backbone. That may be the problem. But there's a challenge. There's a challenge. The world awaits you. It can change or not. The world, you can change the world. We think you can. See ya, Rabbi. God thinks you can. I think you can. And if we think we can, guess what? If you think you can, you can. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can do something or you cannot do something, you're right. You can do it or you can't do it. It's that simple. That's the way it works. So, you gentlemen, do you want to save the world or not on this October Halloween? Because it's doable. Says Queen Boaz and Queen Yukam. These three gals are waiting. Serve all day long. Last night was horrendous. They serve all day long, and they're served garbage, crap. Okay? They need two men to show up, not just one man that they see getting beaten around the head every freaking day because he doesn't have any other men to support him and them to change the world with the unity that's availed us. A document with Jesus on the floor holding up pillars, wraps in Muslim, and even the rabbis are saying, oh, you know. Okay. It's all there. It's all there. Challenge laid down, whether you think you can or you can't. You're right, Rabbi. You're right, Sia. You want to save the Muslims? You want to save the Jews? Christians saved. We started that. In Jesus, Yeshua, Isa, whatever you call that dead body. We've already started the perfection. You coming along, man, or not? Because it ain't going to stop now. You think this perfection stops? It doesn't stop. End stream 52, 53.